Good morning, my dear student. I am Dr. Sudeep Kumar Singh, Associate Professor in the School of Mechanical Engineering. I will teach you Machine Design BTME 3025. In the last Unit 1, we have discussed the design of static mechanical component. In this Unit 2, we will design the mechanical component under the dynamic loading condition. So the today topic for discussion is stress concentration. The learning objective of today lecture. In this lecture you will learn definition of stress concentration, causes of stress concentration, and the remedy of stress concentration. And with the help of various charts you will find the stress concentration factor for different situations, and with the help of one numerical you will understand the procedure to find out the stress concentration at a point, and then summary, and in the last we will have a question for you for the practice. Stress concentration is a location in a mechanical component where the stress is concentrated. An object is strongest when the forces is evenly distributed over the available area. As soon as there is a reduction in area, the stress will be concentrated. And example caused by the cracks results in a localized increase in stress. In these pictures diagram you can see this is a simulated diagram of the beam. So here the stress is concentrated, which is in on red color. Here in the shaft you can see a red ring is formed where the diameter is suddenly reduced from blue to green. Here in color it is shown here, you can see. So the red ring shows the stress concentrated. In order to consider this effect of stress concentration, we have to use the one factor that is known as stress concentration factor. It is denoted by the letter Kt. So Kt is nothing but it is the ratio of highest value of actual stress near discontinuity upon nominal stress obtained by the equation, normal equation at the minimum cross section. So it is applicable to both type of stresses, normal stresses as well as shear stresses. So this is the formula here to find out the stress concentration factor for normal stress, the sigma max over sigma O. This is the original stress, nominal stress, normal stress. This is a stress at the change position, discontinuity point. Similarly, the shear stress at the discontinuity point where there is a discontinuity in the cross section upon the normal cross section. So the magnitude of stress concentration factor depend upon the geometry of the component. So in this slide you can see this is a rectangular plate where the central hole is in the plate and under the tensile load. So the diagram, stress distribution diagram, you can see the maximum stress is near the hole in both the upper half and lower half. So here the higher stress produced near the hole because of the hole created in the plate. Similarly, in this example, you can see the plate radius is provided here. So the maximum stress is produced near the plate, the maximum stress. So the stress near the point of application of concentrated load can reach values much larger than the available values of the stresses in the member. The region of the bar where high stress are developed results from the discontinuity that is called stress concentration. So the first cause of stress concentration because of the variation in properties of materials from one end to another end. The factors like internal crack produced in the material of the mechanical component, which increase the stress concentration at that point where the crack is there. Then cavities in the weld, air holes in steel components, non-metallic or foreign inclusions. So these variations in the material from one end to another end act as a discontinuity in the component, hence causes the stress concentration. The second is load application, how the load is applied between the two mechanical components. So point load is applied over a very small area which result in the stress concentration. So the example for point load acting between the two mechanical components, you can see here the meshing teeth of the driving and driven gear, the contact between the cam and follower, contact between balls and races of ball bearing, rails and wheel, crane hook and the chain. So in these examples you can see the point load or concentrate load is applied over a very small area. So because of this also the stress is concentrated at the local area. The third reason for having the stress concentration in mechanical component, in order to mount gear, sprocket, pulleys and ball bearing on a transmission shaft, steps are cut on the shaft and shoulders to provide the assembly consideration. So these features are essential to mount the gears and other on gears pulley on the shaft. So they create the change in the cross section in the shaft. So this also result in the stress level. So here you can see this is a T section. So at this corner is very sharp. So this is the incorrect. We should not manufacture T section in this way, which will increase the stress at this corner point. We have to use some fillet radius. So that is correct. Here the stress will be reduced. So you can see in this example also the stress flow lines are shown here. So the stress lines are very near to each other at this sharp corner, and here we are using some fillet, so the stress lines are somewhat away from each other. So we should not manufacture any mechanical component which having the sharp edges and corners. So we have to avoid this. Then fourth is discontinuities in the component. So these are the some component which are discontinuous in the cross section. So certain feature of mechanical component like oil holes, oil grooves, keyways. This is a keyway provided. This is oil hole and screw threaded. These are the screw threaded in the discontinuity in the cross section of the component. So we cannot eliminate these things. So their stress concentration, the vicinity of these discontinuity will be definitely there, but we can reduce it by using some remedies. Then is the cause of stress concentration is because of the machining stresses, stem marking or inspection marks and the surface irregularity. So these also increase the stress level at that point. So here in this diagram you can see this is a grinding mark. So grinding scratches. Here you can see in this the stamping marks, because of this stress will increase here, and in this figure the last you can see the surface irregularities, so which will also enhance the stress where there is a more irregularity. Then the next, reduction in stress concentration. What are the methods means by which you can reduce the stress concentration? So many discontinuities found in mechanical component cannot be avoided. Like threads, we have to make the thread, we have to create the keyways to mount the gear and pulleys on the shaft. So, but we can eliminate to some extent. So it can be greatly reduced by selecting the correct geometrical shape by the designer, and many difficult problem involving stress concentration have been solved by removing the material instead of adding it. So you can create additional notches, holes, undercut by simple means to achieve significant reduction in stress concentration. So the stress concentration by using you can reduce the stress concentration by using the multiple hole instead of single hole. Here you can see in the shaft there is only one hole which is under tension. So this is a poor way of reducing the stress concentration. Instead of one hole, you can create two more hole along either outside. So here you can see the stress line is more sharp, here it is not. Another way of reduction the stress concentration in the V notch, which is subjected to the tension. This is the original notch. Here we are creating multiple notches, so by which the stress lines are more smoother than the previous in figure A. Then you can also create the holes. You can using the drill holes. So again, this is one more method to reduce the stress concentration. And in the last, you can see the additional material is removed from the mechanical component, from the nose side. So here again the stress lines is smoother in comparison to the figure A. So, reduction of stress concentration in the mechanical component due to abrupt change in the cross section. So here in this figure you can see there is a shaft of having different diameter steps, so subjected to the bending movement. So here the stress flow line is like this, very near to the corner. When you are using the flat, the stress line is away the corner, so there is a smooth flow of the stress from one end to another way. You can also cut undercut at that corner, which will also reduce the stress concentration in the shaft. Another way you can also you can create the notch at the uh, upper side of the shaft, that will also reduce the stress concentration at the corner. So when this is a this is a poor way of creating the mechanical component. This is a good way when you create the notch. And the third, the best way is to provide the fillet at the corner, which will definitely reduce the stress concentration at the corner, and the mechanical component will be video. With the help of this numerical, you will understand the procedure how to find the maximum stress produced at the ductility points. Uh, so in this numerical, this is a plate, a 2 mm thick bar as shown in the figure is loaded actually carrying 10 kN load. The bar material has been heat treated and quenched. It is desired to drill a hole through the center, a 40 mm face of the plate. It is a plate, to allow a cable to pass through it. So customer want to pass the cable through this hole from the plate. A 4 mm hole is sufficient for the cable to fit in, but an 8 mm drill is readily available. So the question is that, will a crack be more likely to initiate at the larger hole, the smaller hole, or at the plate? So in this uh, numerical, you have to calculate at which point there will be more chances of crack. I will tell you the location. This is a 1 point fillet. The crack will form here at a faster rate than this drill hole, and this drill hole is of 4 mm. If we provide here 8 mm hole, then what will be the stress? So we have to calculate. So this is a 40 mm wide plate carrying the 10 kN load. Here the flat radius is 1 mm and the size is reduced here from 40 to 34. So how to solve this problem? Please see next. Since the material is brittle, so already we discussed in brittle material definitely we have to consider the stress concentration. Concentration near the discontinuity. So this is a formula to find out the average stress load upon area. So load upon area, the effective area in the plate is width of the plate minus diameter of the hole multiplied by the thickness of the plate. So 10 kilonewton converted into Newton, 10,000. Then width of the plate is 40 mm. The diameter of the hole is 4 mm. And thickness of the plate is 2. So 139 megapascal is a stress when 139 megapascal is a stress when there is no hole. In normal condition, average stress. This is a average stress. So theoretical stress concentration factor can be determined with the help of this figure. Here you can see. So on the x-axis there is a ratio of diameter to width. So you can calculate diameter of the hole is 4 mm and width of the plate is 40. So this ratio is 0.1. So on the x-axis in this graph you will mark 0.1. Okay. Then you will move vertically upward to locate the stress concentration factor. So this will intersect 0.1 line, intersect this curved line here. Then draw a horizontal line, and here you will find the value of Kt. On y-axis the Kt value, factor value is given, that is 2.7. So you multiply this stress concentration factor with the nominal stress value, that will give you the maximum stress produced in the hole of 4 mm. So same thing you have to repeat for 8 mm hole. Then you will compare in which case the maximum stress is produced. So in this second case, now similarly this is a 8 mm hole, other things remain same. So here again you will find the factor, stress concentration factor. This time the ratio of D by W weight is 0.2. So here you will mark the 0.2 and you will move up, then this will intersect here, then you will draw a horizontal line. So the stress concentration factor is 2.5. So you will multiply this stress concentration factor 2.5 with the 156, that will give you the maximum stress produced around the 8 mm hole, that is 390. So though the stress concentration is higher with 4 mm hole, their value is more in the case of increased nominal stress with the 8 mm hole, has more effect on the maximum stress. So 8 mm hole having the more chances of crack. Then the third part of this numerical, we have to find the stress produced at the fillet. The same exercise you will repeat. You will find the nominal stress using the load upon area formula. Then you will find the ratio of D upon capital D upon small d. So this is 1.18, then R by D 1.3.026. So you will find the stress concentration factor for fillet. So these are the lines you will hear, D by D. D by D line is the curved lines. R by D is 0.026, so 0.026, so it will be here somewhere. At this you will move up and you will stop at 1.18 somewhere here. So the stress concentration factor will be 2.5 in this case. So you will multiply it, this is 360. 368 megapascal, which is lower than the 8 mm hole. The stress is less produced at the fillet. So the crack will most likely occur with the 8 mm hole. Next likely would be at the 4 mm hole, and the least likely at the fillet. So the stress will be very less at the fillet. The maximum stress will be at 8 mm hole, then the 4 mm hole, then the fillet. So this way you can find the stress concentration factor using the various charts. These are the questions for you for the practice. You can do what is stress concentration, how you will account for stress concentration factor, what is the stress concentration factor, what are the causes. Simple straightforward questions. These are the few numericals which you can solve, and these numericals are also I will provide you in the tutorial sheet which you can see later. So these are the numericals. So these are the references from which I prepared this video lecture. Thank you very much. For any query, you can come to my office B131. Thanks.